Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I share with you how I prepare spaghetti bolognese with a twist, and I hope you enjoy watching this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. Kindly sit back, relax and watch to the end because I'm sure you would love this one. And please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Let's get cooking. These are my ingredients for this recipe and they've all been prepared nicely. I'll drop the list of ingredients in the description box below. Please do well to check that out later. To prepare the sauce, you start by adding some vegetable oil into a preheated pot, and to that you add in the chopped onion. Now you go ahead to saute the onion in the hot oil for about 1 to 2 minutes until the color of the onion becomes translucent and the onion releases its wonderful flavor into the oil. After about 2 minutes, the onion has released its flavor into the oil, and you want to go ahead to add in the diced carrot. We're adding the carrot at this time because the carrot is quite firm and we want it to soften a bit. So once the carrot is inside the pan, we'll go ahead to continue frying this for another 2 minutes. After about 2 minutes, you want to go in with the next ingredient, which is the minced meat. And once the minced meat is inside the pot, you turn your heat to low heat and then you use a spatula or spoon to break the meat into smaller sizes because once it becomes cooked, to be hard for you to break them. Now you have to fry this until the color changes from pink to brown. This should take about 5 to 7 minutes when doing it on medium to low heat. You have to stir continuously to prevent the meat from getting burnt. Hi guys, if you're new to this channel, my name is Oge and you're welcome to my kitchen. Please don't make it your last time. Kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you are the first to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you all so much for always coming back. At this point, I seasoned with some salt and seasoning cubes and I continued to stir the meat continuously. I realized that I didn't capture the exact moment I added the blended garlic into the pot. Just so you know, I added it immediately after adding the onion when I was trying to build flavors. Garlic is very important when making this dish. I wouldn't say it is compulsory because we all cook according to our taste buds, but I would say it's very essential because it enhances the taste of this food. If I'm to choose 5 ingredients, if I'm to make this dish with 5 ingredients, garlic will be among my top 5. From this video, you will notice that the color of the meat is gradually changing from pink to golden brown. It requires a lot of patience to get this. This is the color you should expect after frying continuously for about 7 minutes. It shows that the meat has cooked properly. Now you want to go in with the tomato paste. I used about 3.5 tablespoons of tomato paste. You continue to stir and fry this until the tomato paste loses its tangy taste and becomes sweet. We are going for the Nigerian version of this sauce. There are other ways to preparing the sauce. If you want to, you can fry the minced meat separately and then fry your stew. By frying your stew, you add vegetable oil, onion, fry your tomato paste, then the puree, and then you introduce the minced meat back into the sauce. But that is not the method we are going for in this video. Now you want to stir this continuously until you are sure that this is properly fried and it doesn't have that sour taste associated with tomato paste. Always endeavor to fry your sauce on medium to low heat. Frying on high heat will burn whatever it is you're cooking. Yes, it is faster, but it is not the best. Slow and steady is what we need for this sauce. After frying for about 5 minutes, the sauce this should be ready to accept the rest of the ingredients. Now it's time to go in with the fresh tomatoes. I slice them up and I use my mortar and pestle to mash them up a bit. I added the fresh tomatoes into my pot and I also added some fresh pepper. I use habanero pepper because this is the Nigerian version of this sauce and it has to be spicy. And then I continued to stir and fry continuously. I fried this for another 10 minutes. At this point, the aroma in my kitchen was so good. Your neighbor should know you're cooking something really delicious. If you're still watching this video to this point, it shows you're enjoying this recipe and you're enjoying the video. Kindly comment yummy in the comment section. And if there are other videos you like to see on this channel, also comment so that I can try and film them. After about 10 minutes, it's time for me to add in my seasoning. And to season this, I went in with some dry thyme, some paprika, oregano, all purpose seasoning, some parsley, and curry powder. I also added some seasoning cubes and a little salt to taste. I always cook with a little salt because the seasoning cubes and some of the spices already contain salt. So you have to be careful when adding salt into your dish to prevent it from becoming too salty. Once I have all the ingredients or the spices rather inside the pot, I gave it a good stir to combine all the spices and incorporate them properly into the sauce. And I went ahead to fry for an additional 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, check the sauce and adjust your seasoning if necessary. As you can see, my sauce is a bit thick and I'm going to loosen it by adding a little bit of water. I added about 1 cup of water. You can add water or beef stock if that is what you prefer. After adding the water, I gave it one last stir to combine. I covered the pot and I allowed it to simmer on low heat for about 10 minutes. I'll come back to check on it after about 10 minutes. But before that, let's prepare the spaghetti. To cook the spaghetti, I brought a pot of water to a boil, seasoned with some salt, and then I proceeded to introduce the spaghetti into the pot of boiling water. I let this parboil for about 7 minutes because this particular brand, it takes about 7 minutes for you to parboil it. Now there are different cooking time for each brand. So what you have to do is to check the pack of the pasta you're using and ensure the cooking time or the parboiling time rather. Next, I used my picker to dip the spaghetti into the water. I covered and I let it to cook. After about 7 minutes, I went back to check on it and this is what it's looking like. This is ready, and to prevent it from getting soggy, I quickly poured it into my sieve, ran cold water over it to stop the cooking process, and then I washed it and reintroduced it back into my pot and I cooked until it was ready. It's been 20 minutes after I left my stew to simmer, and this is what it's looking like. It's cooking really well and it smells really good in my kitchen. I'll give this one last stir and then turn off the cooker and it will be ready to be served. This sauce right here is the real deal and it's a hit. This is the kind of sauce you make when alert enters or when you receive any money. So now it's time to dish this into my plate. I'm still trying to be good at this. I don't really know how to do this yet, but practice makes perfect. So I'll start by adding the spaghetti into my plate and then I will add my sauce. I garnish this with some spring onion and some cheese. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you all for stopping by, and I would love to see you all in my next one. Please don't forget to like. That way YouTube can recommend this video to other people and lots of people get to see this video. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and I would love to see you all in my next one. Bye.